There are many different ways to test an OAuth flow. In this recording, we're going to look at how to use cURL together with a browser to test the code flow. We start off in the browser by initiating a request to the authorized endpoint. We pass in the client ID, response type, redirect URI, and the scopes we want as URL query parameters. Executing this will load the configured authenticator, where if we don't have an account, we can create one. We need to fill out the information for the user. And click Create Account. This then gives us an option to return to the login, where we can use the newly created credentials to log in. This then redirects us to the redirect URI that we initially passed as a parameter. And as we can see here, the important part that we need to pick out from this is the code that is returned. This code can be used and redeemed to retrieve tokens. If we now switch over to a terminal, we can use a curl command to perform a post request to the token endpoint. We have to authenticate this token endpoint using the client ID and the secret set for the client in the configuration. We also pass a couple of URL encoded parameters, the grant type, the redirect URI, and the code we just retrieved. The response from this is an ID token, and this is thanks to the fact that we requested the OpenID scope. We can also see that we get an access token and a refresh token in this response.